this language. Uh-oh. And I was just saying that I could be a good DJ. I do that at a club or a party. Everybody will be like, what just happened? What just happened? Every time I report junk for messages, I feel like my phone just don't care. I feel like my phone just does not care. I don't know, like Apple is supposed to have, oh, for YouTube that doesn't know, I am on Twitch at the same time. So I was on here first YouTube, and then I just created my Twitch live, and now we're back here. Now we're back here. So I'm gonna wait for some people to slide in here. I know people miss my lives. LOL, did he comment it again? No, okay. I was gonna say, what? Like the block button didn't work? I'm screaming. Okay. Boom. Will it let me click on it? I don't think it's gonna let me click on it. Boom. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But yes, happy new day, you guys. Happy Thursday. I pray that you guys are having a great day so far, whatever you're doing. I literally was trying to figure out what all I should do today. I had to cancel 2 appointments because Mother Nature is beating my butt right now. Like, literally beating my butt right now. And I was like, super sad. Super sad. Because I have to, like, I do laser hair removal. Also, for all the girls or the guys in the chat, laser hair removal is one of the best things ever. It doesn't permanently remove hair though. Like, it helps with that, but you have to do another type of procedure if you just don't want your hair to grow back at all. But yeah, I couldn't do my appointment last week because my girl wasn't in there. So I just had to keep rescheduling. And then Mother Nature crept up on me last night. So I was like, dang, I mean, at least I'm not pregnant. Like, I'm happy I'm not pregnant. But I'm like, dang, I've been waiting on this appointment. Dang, I've been waiting on this appointment. Boo. Boo. But hey, YouTube, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I think how I titled this video before, YouTube wasn't going for it. I don't think they liked that title. But I didn't think they knew what wake and bake meant. The title that I had for my YouTube video at first was wake and bake, and I don't think they liked that. I don't think they liked that, y'all. I don't think they did. But how y'all doing? But no, if you are a wake and baker, we can do it together. We can do it together and just vibe because it's a beautiful day outside. I need to set up my patio at some point in life. I've been living here for almost 3 years and I have not put together my back patio area. I haven't done anything. But I'm supposed to be going to a birthday dinner tonight, and depending on how the setup is, I'll try to go live there. Girl, I wonder, there was a part of this playlist I liked. I wonder if it'll go to there. Have a guy. I pray that everyone's feeling great too. If nobody told you yet today, you're awesome, you're amazing, you're loved. And no matter what life may throw at you, you're still here today. You are still here today, and you're here tomorrow, and so on and so forth. I like to think about all the things that I've gotten myself through and that my guys have helped me get through. And then that's when I start to feel better about life. I'm like, wow, I really went through so much, but got through so much, and we still here, we still locked in, we still locked in. And then that's when I get that boost of happy sensation, like we good, we good. We good, we good, we good, we good, we good. But yes, I have this birthday party that I'm gonna go to tonight, this dinner, and I'm putting all the girls on. If you have not shopped at Windsor as a woman, please, 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 please. Windsor. I love Windsor. That's where I get most of my clothes. Thank you, Aubrey. Oh. You said, is it because of poor choices? Is what because of poor choices? I like when y'all ask me questions too, by the way. I don't think I stated that, but I like when people interact with me on my live streams. I think it keeps things like going more ease as well. I remember last year when I first started doing this, bruh, those people that used to come in there were so funny. Like, for a short amount of time, there was a group of people that always came in around the same time, and they made that live, all those lives, they made it special. They made it funny. I love it. My ups and downs in life. Do you think? Oh, do I think that's because of poor choices? Honestly, I think it's 50-50, 100%. I think the choices I made when I didn't know better, you know, I don't put too much on myself, but the ones that I did know better and I just wanted to do it for the plot and things like that, that's when I take accountability. And listening to Shira 7, our own, what's the word? We can really be our own reason times, like self-accountability. I have no issue taking accountability, but there is a 50-50 because you got to think about it. Well, all of us, I feel like at least one or two people can relate on this planet that we've made choices or we've done things, right? Because we thought that it was okay. Told us that things weren't okay unless we did it, or we were told, hey, this isn't okay. So in those instances, if you make choices and stuff happens, it's not necessarily your fault. You had no control over that. But if we go into situations and we're like, yeah, we know that this person isn't this or this place isn't that, like if we go here, and then something happens, and it happens every time you go to that person or that place, that's when it's like, okay, you gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that. You gotta chill. That's the reason for parents teaching and guiding us in life. Exactly. Exactly. So for me, I didn't grow up with both parents. So I'm a part of that community where the parents broken up, divorce, stuff like that, right? So I grew up mainly with my mom. It was an interesting relationship, to say the least. I love my mom. Very interesting relationship, though, for sure. And I had to learn a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I had to learn a lot. But there's some good things that I feel like I've taken on, that I've learned living with my mom primarily, that has helped me in life. Like making sure that my home is straight. I feel like that's one of the main things that I've learned from my mom. Even, I guess, my sister, when I did live with her one point in time when I was younger, like, my mom and dad were in the military. So when you're a military brat, we're always cleaning, like waking up early, having to clean up the whole house. You know, we've had to make sure that we were on time for things because military, they care a lot about being on time. They care a lot about time. So that teaches you how to be on time. I'm not always on time though. Sometimes I've been a lot better actually. I've been a lot better because I've been mindful of traffic. So, but yeah, certain qualities that my mom taught me from just her being in the military, I think, is why my home life, I care so much about my home. Like, my home has to be catered to, it has to be cleansed, you know. You said that's basic. Some people don't know how to take care of their home though. Like, they don't like caring, like actually caring for the home. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm being a Gemini, so in Gemini terms and Courtney terms. How strong is my relationship with you know, yeah, that's my answer. I love my father too, but I'm also one of those people that have parents that you have to love from a distance because having a close relationship just isn't possible. And the reason for why it's not possible isn't even your fault. And I've learned how to like be okay with that and forgive. I think forgiving my parents, my father, whatever, for whatever I felt like happened in my childhood, me forgiving them is what's able for me to even still talk to them sometimes, or even try to talk to them, or whatever the case may be. I still move with love. And I don't know, for whoever watches this that has like a similar relationship with their parent and can relate, just forgive them and move with love. Forgive them and move with love. Forgiveness is the key though. I think even just in life, whoever you have to forgive, it's like once you forgive them, I feel like your life just changes. It's so subtle, but I feel like it's a very deep thing because it just weighs a lot off of your chest. That it weighs a lot that you didn't even know was on you. In my opinion, it's okay to forgive, but they have to be held accountable too. No, that's facts. That is facts. That is facts. And I think one of the things that my dad actually lacked is accountability. So I had to learn that I have to hold myself accountable just to move forward in life within like self. And then I also have to be mindful that the people around me, if they do certain things, they have to be held accountable for that as well. I can't just dismiss people's behaviors because then you keep that around you. And then you end up having a reality that's so stressed for no reason. And then you look at your surroundings and it's like, okay, why is my life so stressful right now? Like, what is happening in my life right now that's not supposed to be here, that's causing all this ruckus? And then that's when you have to hold that person accountable, because I feel like we keep people around that just don't need to be around. They don't need to be around. I've seen very, very strange behavior from parents. Man, we could talk about it for real. I don't know why he's not playing. That did not want to play. I'm gonna find another playlist to play. Boom. I'm screaming. So I personally don't desire children, but just to bring light to the conversation, I feel like I would be that parent from those funny movies where the parents are like party goers, or they literally commit their whole life to make their kids happy. So they I've been telling my friends this lately because a lot of my friends have children. So outside of just being the rich auntie at the barbecue, definitely, I was like, okay, well, if I have the kids, I would be the fun mom for sure. And I also feel like I would care a lot about my kids. And that's deep because there were times I grew up and I didn't feel cared for. So for those that can relate, maybe this message aligns with you. A lot of us just didn't feel cared for. We didn't feel protected sometimes, whatever the case may be. So then once you learn how to give that to yourself as an adult, then you can trust yourself to be able to give that to your kid, since you were able to give it to yourself. So I feel like I would be the fun mom. I feel like I would care a lot about my kid and just do whatever for them. I feel like I would be like the free type of parent. Like, what's that actor's name? Will Ferrell or something? Because you said what? Stuff like that. Like those funny comedic family type of movies. You said, oh no, the friend mom. Oh, I'm screaming. Like the mom from Mean Girls. Hi, Pep. Yeah. I would be the friend mom, but I'm not going to be like the friend mom that you feel like you can disrespect. Like, we're going to still have respect. You know what I mean? You said, but are they married though? My parents were married one point in time. And then they divorced. And my dad, he remarried. My mom remarried. But everybody's in their preferred relationship, so everybody's just chilling. I'm 24 now, so you said that's just entertainment though. Movies, you don't think your life is a movie? Life is literally a movie. At least that's what I like to think. And I think thinking like that just makes the life experience 10 times more enjoyable. I'm not even joking. And I feel like a lot of girls too. And then just living in Atlanta, like, I feel like anyone that lives in a major city, any day can literally feel like we're in a freaking movie. Like, it's just always something going on. It's always something happening. And it just adds to the plot. And it's so hilarious. That's how I look at life. It's literally how I look at life, from a very, like, freeing perspective. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You're either a strict parent or a loose parent. It's called being a balanced parent. Balance. Twitch, balance. Balance. No, this is how I naturally am. I promise. You're hilarious. Twitch, YouTube thinks because I am elevated right now that's why I'm saying that. But no, balance, for real. I feel like I've come across like parents in the suburbs that were very like cool, but they didn't let their kids walk all over them. You said you would like to see the sober me. I am screaming. This is how I am too. And I go live like a lot of the times, a lot of the, like, majority, maybe like 90% of the time in my, like, 90% of the videos. I'm sober. Sober for sure. But this is how I am too. You're smart, wise, even being 24. Thank you. Thank you. I'm one of those, they had to grow up fast. I'm in that too. Had to grow up. I feel I had to grow up fast mentally. Had to grow up fast mentally, for sure. Like, I feel like my spirit has always been aware of something higher. So growing up, I grew up Christian, so I used to be so like deep into like devotional books and reading my Bible, watching church on YouTube. Like, I used to be so heavily deep into my spirit as a Christian, right? So I'm no, like, I detached myself from religion a few years ago when I started my spiritual consciousness journey. So now I don't really have like a label to myself. I do believe in a higher power, but I just always been connected to a higher spirit, bruh, Marcus. anyways, I've just always been in tune to a higher power, a higher source since I was little. And then when I have those moments now as an adult where I stay tapped in for real into that part of myself, life is super, super, super beautiful. But when I make the choices to pull away from that sometimes, and then I get too deeply invested into the human world, that's when it's like, okay, we gotta get back. And you're from Chicago. I haven't been to Chicago yet, but there's a lot of people from Chicago and Atlanta. It's so many. You saying the devil pulled you away is literally hilarious. No. No, that did not happen. You said, yeah, toxic. Who's toxic? Who's toxic? People. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm not toxic. I was like, I don't know. I feel like when people call me toxic, I feel like they plan. Maybe that's just a Gemini's way of thinking. When they say that we're toxic, we think that they're playing. Like, nope, I'm not toxic. What am I doing? We're just vibing real quick before I have to leave and skedaddle. From Chicago and Atlanta. Oh, you live here. Okay, there's a lot of, okay, like I said, there's a lot of people from Chicago that live here. I mean, there's a lot of people from Chicago that live, yeah. And it's like, dang, I would love to go to Chicago, but I gotta wait until it's warm. I gotta wait until it's warm out there. Because I heard that the coldness there is like deep. You said I'm misunderstanding you. Okay, help me understand. Help me understand. But yeah, they said the food is good out there, so I definitely got to slide out there to try the food. And I need suggestions on where to go. So you guys got to give me some suggestions for that as well. That would be a fun time. I got to see if any of my friends would want to go with me if we make it a solo trip. I haven't done a solo trip in a while, and I've been itching to have one. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna feel safe to be at if I'm solo. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep somebody with me though. I've been telling like all my friends, I'm like, I'm literally gonna have to like hire a trip bestie or something, like security. He's gonna be my security, but in my Gemini brain, I'm gonna call him my trip bestie. But really, I just need some type of security. Like a guide, just someone that's, you know, genuine, that's not gonna do nothing to me, and they know the country or wherever, city, whatever, and I'm just a nice week trip, nothing crazy. I'm gonna vlog it and then we'll come back home safely. Okay, you said there are a lot of people in Atlanta from Chicago. I'm calling Atlanta toxic because a lot of people are toxic in Chicago. I'm screaming. Toxic is just everywhere, huh? Not you're blaming it on Atlanta for being toxic. I'm not from here. I just live here. I'm from Virginia. If you love pizza, Gordano deep dish pizza is fire. I'm gonna try it. I'm so used to like thin pizzas, but I'm gonna try the deep dish. Because that's like the main thing that y'all know for, right? The deep dish. Gotta get that. I wonder if there's any Chicago type restaurants down here. I'm pretty sure. But I have no idea if it's good or not. I don't know. Like, same thing with beignets. I used to live in Europe, you know, so it's like their pastries. So we have New Orleans, right? They mimic European stuff, right? Cafe du Monde, I believe that's how you say it correctly, in New Orleans. Beignets fire. Fluff perfect. It's like the perfectly fried thing you will ever have in your life. So I don't live in New Orleans. Me don't live in New Orleans. Me live in Atlanta. Me go to restaurants that have beignets. Beignets are disgusting. And I get so sad. I'm like, I haven't had a good beignet since I used to visit New Orleans, and it makes me sad. It made me sad. But there was this place we went to for brunch the other day, and they weren't bad, actually. They weren't too sweet, and they were fried really good, actually. So we're getting progress. You say you're from Virginia, parents military. You're a spoiled military child. Yeah, my mom called me spoiled my whole life. She would probably still call me that. LOL. I should text her. I'm gonna text her and I'm gonna be like, do you think, would you consider myself still spoiled? Yeah. I like to think that I'm spoiled still, because I spoil myself. I spoil Peppa. Peppa's my dog, you know. So yeah, life is better when you're spoiled. I think I have that as a caption in one of my Instagram posts from my birthday trip. Life is better when you're spoiled. We all deserve to be spoiled by just everything. We weren't born on this planet to suffer, and we weren't born on this planet to just not be happy and enjoy what we're supposed to be here to enjoy. That's why I like to think. And it's not because of any type of highness. My energy's high. But yeah, no, I speak that onto everybody else as well. Like, we're all spoiled in our own ways, in the ways that we need to be. Spoiled leads to not appreciating things, but it doesn't have to, though. It doesn't have to. Because the main part of spirituality, I feel like, and also just manifestation, is appreciating what you already have. That's like a major thing in a spiritual journey. Gratitude. I think gratitude is a very big thing, because you can appreciate what you already have. Your frequency is just so high that you end up attracting more than you ever expected. You gotta enjoy everything. You gotta enjoy everything, even the little things. The fact that we even have our senses, I think about that all the time. Like, other stuff is very superficial, but gratitude for the fact that I am mobile. I can walk, I can talk, I can feel all these things, like something simple as that. So I feel like when you start looking at life like that too, I don't know, your frequency just be different. That's the best way I can explain it. Your frequency is just different. And I love that. I love that for us spiritual people out there in the world. For anyone that thinks like that, no matter whatever religion. I feel like even all religions tie down to the same core belief as well. I do think that too. But okay, you guys, I'm gonna go so that I can enjoy the day, and I want you guys to enjoy the day as well. I am going to most likely get on live later. I'm gonna try my very best to get back on live later. But I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna get off Twitch first. I love you guys. Ooh, do y'all know this song? We love Party Next Door. Party Next Door is a vibe, especially when you're waking and baking. When you're waking and baking, Party Next Door is that one for sure. Or when you're lunch and baking, whichever time, whichever way works for you. Look how you made it. But I'm gonna get off here too. I love you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe. And until next time.